Hi guys. Okay, so we just got in from a road trip. This weekend, I had the opportunity to go spend time with kind of like my inner circle. People who fill my cup, they challenge me, they make me a better person. If you don't have people like that in your life, I highly recommend it. I talk about that all the time, the 5 people that you spend the most time with, right? We're the average of that. And so I am truly, truly blessed to have incredible friends. This weekend, it's technically a business trip, but everything in life is really connected. When the tide comes in, all the boats rise. And things are so connected, your physical health, your mental health, and your spiritual health. And we spent so much time worshiping, learning about the Lord, challenging each other. It was a great moment. I had some time to kind of get to talk to the people there. It was really an honor. But I really wanted the Spirit to lead everything that I said. And I actually didn't use any of my own words. I simply read them. I read them exactly what God says about them and says who they are, says who you are. Just straight scripture. And I actually included that in my weekly email. So if you're going to see a document in there and it's going to look kind of jumbled and it might not make sense because you were not at my retreat. However, the content of some of that document I think is really fabulous. And so I would recommend that you just take a look at that and let me know what you think. So this week's verse it's Ephesians. Hold on one second. I'm going to scroll to it. I'm looking Ephesians 4:1-2. Okay. Live a life worthy of the calling you have received. Be humble and be gentle and patient, bearing with one another in love. And one of the reasons why I chose this particular verse is because this week, my focus, I really wanted people to come and have the weight lifted off. And things feel weighty, right? I mean, especially this past, year and a half, it's just been, or a year maybe, there's just been a lot, right? And sometimes we have a lot of weight and a lot of burdens. And I actually read them a scripture in Revelation. You'll see it in that document that I attached. But, we were bought with a price, and there is absolutely nothing that we can do to deserve the life that we have. But by God's grace, we get to live life here in abundance, right? And we need grace every single day. I need grace every single day. I'm going to mess up every single day. But having said that, we are called to live a life that is worthy of the calling God has given us. That means that you need to be listening and asking constantly, what is my calling? What is my purpose? What can I do for you? And I want to challenge you this week to do a couple of things. First, practice being gentle and patient and loving. Those are probably some of my biggest challenges. And if I am going to live a life worthy of the calling God has given me, I am going to have to work every single day and focus on how I can be gentle and humble and patient and loving. So let's see. I also really want to challenge you to share your story. Stories are impactful. Guys, Jesus used stories in the Bible. Okay, he used stories to teach us things. They're relatable. They invoke change and emotion. And And your story is powerful. Your story looks like no one else's in the world. So take the time to share your story with someone. Share something that has happened that has impacted your life. And then I challenge you to ask curious questions with people around you and let them share. And you listen. Because I feel like the Lord can speak to us through stories, and He can use your story to impact the world. There's a lot I could say about all the things that happened this weekend. Just, when you get your cup full and you have such an incredible spiritual experience, there are really no words that can ever describe that. Spend some time in worship. I'm looking forward to hearing maybe how you can use your story this week to help someone. I love to hear, maybe stories that you hear. And as always, you can email me and I will add you to my prayer list. I do set aside time every single week to pray over the people that email me for the week. And so I would love to do that for you if you would like to email me at ryan@ryankeepsitreal.com. And I hope you have a really blessed week. I'm really looking forward to entering summer. There's so much that God has in store for us this year. So stay tuned. Love you guys. Bye.